Here we go. Here we go. What's up, everyone? I see we got some people in the comments already. Thank you guys for being here. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for being here as well. Should be a good night of stream. Gonna have some of the boys get on as well. Invites are out, just waiting for them to get in. If you are watching on the replay, it's probably best to skip ahead a few minutes because I like to get it shared on my socials the first few minutes here so we can get some more people in here. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. It should be a great night. I see we got Larry, Greg, Kevin. Thankful for all you guys being here, man. Nikolai, what's up? All right, Twitter, Discord. First time actually catching live. Good to see you in here, Jeffrey. Let me know what questions I can answer, if any, and just what you got going on, what I can help with. All right. Should have some of the boys in here soon. But regardless, we can get rolling. Got a big stack of labels here to put on some packages to go out Tuesday, I guess. I doubt the post office is open Monday. But yeah, let's roll. Hey, just got an advertisement. Oh, really? They're showing on the lives? I didn't even know, to be honest, if they show on lives. I am, yeah. Thanks. All thanks to you guys. Gonna be nice to have some stream while I do some homework. Damn, Nikolai, I didn't even know you were still in school. Hey, G. Finally, we got you in here.
Good.
Good stuff. Yeah, how we doing?
No complaints here, my friend.
Good to hear, man. Yeah, we had a spectacular day of weather here. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Nice and cool, not too hot. Oh my
I was
god.
on the unicycle for like 3 hours. Yeah, it was absolutely spectacular. Zero complaints. And another mutual friend of someone I know just bought something from me on Amazon, which is funny.
That's wild, dude. That's crazy.
But when you like, it just you know, you sell enough, it's naturally, you know. And if they're going to colleges, and I know people, typically I like check if they follow them. But yeah, it happened again today, and it's the same person too. Ironically, it's the same person as the last one. Justin, what's up? Justin, do you want to come on? You're more than welcome to if you want. I didn't send you the invite. Hatboro, PA. That's close to us. Danny's not coming on. Danny's going out to dinner. I thought you were Hoodie G tonight for a sec, but you're not.
Yeah, this is it.
Put the hoodie on then.
Huh?
Put the hoodie on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ian, how you doing, Ian?
Ian, what's good, my friend?
Do you want to tag me, post an Instagram story and tag me, and then I'll repost it?
Yeah.
Thank you. I already tossed up one. That was just when I was in here. I'd love to get another with you. So just tag me and I'll repost it. Pretty good. Just got back from the gym. Good to hear. Did you sell some stuff on the internet today? Hope you did. All right. Well, that label got destroyed in the printing process. So yeah, we'll be on for like the next hour and a half, 2 hours probably. So you guys let us know what questions you have, what banter you have, whatever. It's a shame. I don't think we have Rodriguez in here yet. We do have Kevin. Kevin, give us 30 minutes on the stream. Kevin, come on. You've been off all week, man. You've been busy editing. Come on. Give us 30 minutes on the stream.
Post it.
Cool. I'll repost that in a second. Your audio is coming crazy right now. Yeah, maybe I'll get donuts tomorrow.
Audio is loud. Is it just me?
Yeah, Jarek, good to see you. Brand new to this, here to learn and hopefully get a better understanding. That's good to hear, man. Any specific questions you have? But either way, like just listening to the questions other people have, you'll get some good information. But any specific stuff you want answered, let us know. But good to have you here, Jared.
Oh, I think
those poly mailers we always order, I think they like came out with a new version of them, and they're so much better quality in like the past month. It's kind of
yeah, the 8x12.
Yeah, or 9x12, something like that. When do first class shipping rates go up?
Dude.
That's fine. I mean, stuff's gonna appreciate more than 30 cents. So, or stuff's gonna be selling for more than 30 cents more a unit, so I'm cool with it. Just cost of doing business.
Yeah. Wait. I don't know why I'm gonna leave it
down. Oh no, you're like really totally left. The coaching call website isn't accepting your card, really? Like Gumroad or what? Because if you just want to, like, if you just want to PayPal, that's fine. There'll be less fees. Just DM me on Instagram and I can send you my PayPal.
How about now? Is it coming through bad for you?
Not at all. It's been great for me. Like, just there was that one little screw up like a little while ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do Hello. Hello.
Hello. It's good.
Hello.
Yeah, it's good for me. Oh.
Yeah, check it out. Did it ever happen to you?
Yeah, there's Rodriguez. Rodriguez, we were worried. The stream felt empty without you. Ooh, package going to North Dakota.
There we go. I know. I'm working on it.
Oh, that's a vibe. You got the plant in the background.
Yeah. A big forest guy.
Big forest guy. Did you work today? Right. Audio is, well, that could be good or bad depending on the use of it.
Yeah, it's super not good. Hello. 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 How about now? Oh, wait, say something?
Miles.
Oh, that's weird. The charger works.
That is weird.
Dude, I didn't know there was such a big game on tonight, Larry. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm about to turn it on in a bit here.
Oh, my boy, I think his name's the Finance Cowboy. Yeah, he must have went to Clemson because he was hype. Sounds good now. All right, we're good. We got the audio down. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get some questions.
Phone.
What do you make of a listing with if it has 40 sellers, it's probably a bolo that's selling really quick. I'm surprised that has Amazon been on it before, or they just got in stock now for the first time. You can check that on the Keepa. But if it has 40 sellers, it's probably moving very, very quick. But yeah, a little more context. Like, what's the sales rank on it? Because the sales rank's definitely really low if there's that many sellers on it, I bet.
So what I would do, Ian, is I would get a idea of, in terms of how many times that product is moving a month, and divide it by the amount. So all of those 40 sellers aren't going to be competitive, right? So look at the price point, look at where the buy box is now, and rule out however many non-competitive sellers there are, right? So I would say there's probably going to be anywhere between 5 and 7, maybe even closer to 8 or 9, 10 that aren't competitive. And what I mean by that is anyone that's within or over 5% away from the buy box, right? So take the total amount of sales that you would expect for that product to entail and divide it by the competitive sellers. And then that's the number that you're going to use for your threshold in terms of making that decision or not. For example, we don't buy anything that's that we can't personally sell over 30 times, under 30 times, sorry. That's just our model. It's different for everyone, but that's sort of the calculation that goes into it. Oh, yeah, Ian, that's stuff like that we don't mess with. If the buy box isn't rotating, we move on and find something else.
Oh, okay. So the buy box share.
Yeah.
Aha. Got an email about one of my being a dietary sup and Amazon wanting a COA, certificate of like I don't know why my brain's blanking on that, but I would check the Amazon seller forums and like ask around about that brand and just like Google search like Amazon seller forums and then like the keywords of the situation, and someone's probably ran into something pretty similar. You guys were right about, yeah, Amazon's on a lot of Adidas listings. Not a lot of the Ultra Boost from last time I checked. The last time I checked was also a while ago.
Rodriguez, so step number 1 would be to read profit first. Ever have customers that give a hard time when a package is showed up shipped on Saturday night but doesn't start tracking until Monday when you hand off to USPS? Just hit no response needed and ignore it. It's not worth your time dealing with stuff like that. Who cares? That's so when we're talking about doing volume on Amazon, there's always going to be people that cause headaches like that, right? But you got to remember it's a numbers game. So anything that, and we're talking about the value of our time, right? So anytime there are things like that come up that start to take your mind and energy away from moving your business forward, it's stuff that either has to be ignored, outsourced, or just not dealt with, right? So that's one of those things that you just don't. It's not worth worrying about. Does your buy box percentage go down if you have listings that haven't been filled yet because you're waiting for FBA to receive now?
And either way, that's a metric like I wouldn't worry about. Like,
yeah, the Amazon buy box percentage isn't going to be accurate anyways.
Just worry about how many sales you're getting. Oh, watermelon in the cut. Watermelon. I had some corn, a smoothie, and a piece of chicken today. How about you, G? Same old, same old?
Yeah, ground turkey for lunch with some peas, and then Saturday night we feast. So I'm about to start feasting up right now.
Got you. Alloutamazon.com. .com.
Depends who you want it from. Do you want it from Miles or myself?
Jared, how do you not get tired of the same food?
It's a chore. You have to brush your teeth twice a day. You have to drive your car every day. It's the same thing. Mentally, for me, it's the same thing. You have to get dressed every day. You do so many things, the same thing every single day. Who's to say you can't eat the same thing every day?
That's a point. You guys, I've been backed up for the past 2 weeks trying to get. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just fun to do. So we'll keep doing. Like I find myself looking forward to them, especially now that it's starting to get darker later at night. Like it's kind of a no-brainer. Like especially because I can do OA during this and everything, and obviously interact with you guys. So gonna be continuing to do it for a while. I just got to get better about making normal videos too.
Anyone that thinks Miles and I should start a podcast, put yes in the chat.
Ooh, we could do the episodes live on here too.
I mean, it would be very good content. The Poke Kid, backpacks sell year round. Some of them. I mean, obviously to look at the Keepa. But yeah, a lot of them are going to be pretty consistent. Are there any resources, websites, etc., that you might recommend to someone such as myself who isn't started up but sees the potential in FBA and wants to pursue it? Yes. I'm going to break it down to you. Actually, Miles has a YouTube video, and we literally itemize the steps.
Oh, to get started?
Yes, but I'll give you a summary right now. First and foremost, I would recommend, and all the students that I coach who have no experience with Amazon, I always urge them to start out with books. A couple reasons, and most people in this chat have already heard this kind of spiel, but books are very abundant. They're cheap, they're easy to come by, and a lot of times they have super high profit margins, ROI and gross, right? Because of all those things factored in, it allows you to get a head start with Amazon, right? Start to learn the processes, systems, how to ship, how to list, everything to the process from start to finish while going out to these thrift stores and start to scan books, right? And it's easy. You download Scout IQ on your phone, you scan the barcode of the book, and the app literally tells you, what did I say? I meant Scout IQ. I might have said Scoutify too.
You said.
Okay. You literally scan the barcode of the book, and it tells you yes or no. The screen either comes up green or red whether you should buy that book or not, and how much money you can reasonably expect, right? So in doing that for a month or so, 2 months, you learn a lot about Amazon, how it works, how your account works, what sort of things you have to pay attention to. And you also get a grasp of starting to read those Keepa graphs, Keepa charts. From there, once we move on from books and you're sick of books because it's inevitable, right? What I always suggest is start to do a lot of merchant fulfilled to start, right? Buy from retail stores, Walmart, Target, Kohl's, whatever, and list it merchant fulfilled, right? You're starting to, again, continue to develop your Keepa skills, but you also have the risk mitigation where if it doesn't sell in a couple weeks, bring it back to the store, return it, get your money back, and buy something else, right? As you start to do these and compound these decisions, you start to get better and better and better. So you haven't even risked anything, right? You can return it if you need to. And then once you start buying things online, you have the confidence to correspond with those purchases that you can then start to scale your business. But yeah, look at Miles's YouTube video. We have a we literally broke it down step by step. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. And in terms of like, can you help me source? So you'll get a lot more value out of like asking specific questions about like how we source, not like showing you how to. But yeah, and I guess I kind of read that wrong. Can you help me source? Yeah, definitely. I mean, from like methods and stuff for sure. Have you heard of people being shut off from returning stuff that hasn't sold? No, I haven't seen that on thing. Why do FBA? Yeah, so it's based on like algorithms, obviously, that they have set up fee structures. But you know, if something's way heavier, takes up way more space, or sells way slower, way quicker, that obviously differs. You know what I mean, in terms of the value of that product to Amazon as a machine.
That is interesting. Stream belows people that drop in. To be honest, though, I just don't have that. I mean, we can, but there's just the time is just so valuable during the day that typically, and Miles will testify to this. Typically, I'm doing something. It's like 7:59. Miles calls me like, "Yo, bro, you ready?" And I'm like,
yeah, "That's facts. That's
it's like a 2-minute thing where I have to switch and transition from whatever I'm doing to hop on this call." And then
honestly, though, streaming's like the perfect change of pace. I would like the perfect change of pace. Like it's relaxing, it's productive because you know we get to you know help some people out and it's calm. You know you can do something with your hands like replenish the OA supply if needed.
Oh, yeah.
All that.
No, you're right though. Especially when we're talking about working as much as we do. Something like this it just comes naturally. Just kick it, talk some Amazon with the homies. I like watching you guys while I do repricing. You should be outsourcing that, my friend.
I'm pretty sure Watermelon does numbers though, so I'm sure he like has like there's probably a reason why. But at Watermelon, I'm curious why you're repricing yourself. Watermelon might be my favorite new viewer from the past few days. Shout out to Watermelon.
And by outsource, I mean simply have a program do it for you, not actually pay someone to do it. Off topic, do you guys do any other investing side hustles besides FBA? I saw Danny started a trucking company. Yeah, so I run a couple businesses. Obviously, Miles is the king of investing. He goes harder than that, harder in that than I do. But we run a prep center, and social media is also a business too.
Absolutely, I was gonna say that. Yeah, there's like it kind of comes full circle. You know, you're someone in real life, obviously, then you know someone in your business, and then you talk about that on socials. It can create a lot of good opportunities. But in terms of like the actual business side of social media, like I'm very early and I don't plan on like trying to monetize heavily for a while, and definitely haven't so far. Like I don't even have any of my own products. I
Yeah,
haven't.
but like I'm just talking about from like it's a time investment, right? Like,
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
mean,
And rightfully so. Like it shows in the consistency of the people who actually do stuff. Like almost everyone wins eventually. It's just, you know, like you having been bad about posting the past month.
yeah, and it shows because the growth hasn't been there. Like based on the metrics, I should be pretty much around like 3,000 by now, and I'm obviously not. Is it normal to get charged FBA fees after Amazon checks your stuff in before any of it sells? No.
Yeah. And
If
where are
you
you
put in
seeing
your,
it being charged fees?
yeah, so if you go to, it's in Amazon, it's one of the reports. I think it's called the transaction report. It will show you line by line every single thing related to the finances of your Amazon account. It'll show you all the Amazon fees for the monthly subscription. It'll show you breakdown fees per item sold. It'll show you everything. So anything that anytime you're charged, that is where it'll show up. Yeah, I think he's talking about obviously they charge FBA shipping. Yeah. I started using TA for the past 4 days and found some good plans, so it's worth it. You really use it. If anyone isn't using it yet, you should. Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
Warner has a lot of good videos that can help anyone get started with that. For sure. Fields of profit.
What business bank account do you guys? So we use Citizens Bank, but
Ooh, that's suspect. Nah.
there's no fees.
Really?
Mm.
Warner on that TikTok grind. Yeah, we use Warner's videos. Good, man. Yeah, if you're looking to get into TA, definitely use Warner's videos. They're very good. Almost, yeah, Warner's been cooking on TikTok.
Any plans? Yeah, so I'm super excited. That's one of the aspects of our business that I'm very excited about. It's private label. We have some plans. I haven't executed on anything yet, just from a time perspective. Haven't had time to originate it, but hopefully Q1 or Q2 by next year, we'll have some really solid action items to work on. But nothing yet. Super excited about private label though.
Vegan marshmallows on what's his name on TikTok? I want to follow him. Pretty much all my inventory from the outlets. If I'm trying to transition, can you guys help me with? Yes, okay, absolutely, Jordan. Yeah, I mean, honestly though, like besides Amazon backend questions, which I wouldn't recommend booking a call to do, just because you can learn from YouTube videos. Sourcing is pretty much the only thing people really have questions about, because like everything else is pretty monotonous in terms of listing stuff, pricing, repricing, all that.
And yeah, I mean, then it gets like in terms of like actually building business and scaling. That's the part that a lot of people struggle with as well. I don't know if, yeah, it's probably not in here. That's something that so like, sourcing is just like a trial by error thing, right? Obviously, Keepa is a must, right? You need to be efficient and fluent in reading those Keepa charts. End of story, period, right? That's a must in order to make those profitable and educated decisions. But then it's just kind of just, adapting and kind of finding your niche, right? Finding what you are, because your knowledge will grow in the category as you scale, right? You'll start to get a sense of like a sixth sense of what to look for, what sort of items are potentially profitable on Amazon, and kind of just go from there. But it all starts from the basics. It starts from being able to acknowledge and take in velocity metrics on Amazon, and also the keeper data. Those are going to be the two.
All right, Jared. So yeah, we both like have degrees and stuff, but in terms of like online business and like Amazon in general, pretty much all the knowledge you're gonna get is from YouTube videos, content, and stuff out there. Just because the textbooks, who knows when they were made, but you just can't make textbooks quick enough for the rate at which online business changes and stuff. So a lot of luckily there are places to consume YouTube like you're on right now, where you can get contemporary information from people who are actually doing that exact same thing.
How to get my 9 to 5? Just like anyone else, I had to go through an interview process. So the school I went to has a very good college advancement program in terms of like networking and building relationships with big companies. And so, that's just how it started, right? Just building connections, got my foot in the door, and then it's completely remote, but it's for a pretty big software company. So definitely a cool opportunity.
Just want to get a restock of this, and my computer's kind of tripping.
Repricer. So Miles uses BQool, BQool. I use Aura, AUORA or AURA.
Does Aura have a free trial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't commit to one. I would try them both. Use Miles' free trial. I don't have anything related.
There's I don't even know if Aura has an affiliate program, but yeah, in the description you can get a free trial of BQool, and see which one you like better and all that.
I will tell you, in terms of from a UI perspective, Aura is very clean. If you're used to the whole inventory lab setup, Aura is going to look very similar. So that's one of the major reasons why we use Aura is the UI is super easy and super clean, but also it has the capability to link to multiple Amazon accounts, which we do leverage. So those are the kind of the main drivers for our decision, but I would use them both for a week, couple weeks, get some data behind it, and then drive the decision based off of that. See what each of them do, because it's a long-term decision, right? You're going to be using that repricer for months, if not years or whatever. Right, so you want to put some due diligence into actually making the decision. So test them out, do a month trial for both, get some real-time data from your business, see where your buy box percentages go, see where your sales go, and make your decision based off of that. That's what I would do.
Any experience with Profit Protector Pro? I don't think there is. Do you have any openings after the stream? No, I think I'm gonna in the link in the description if you are interested. And I don't want to see this as like a Pitchfest or anything. Like I don't love doing the consultations and stuff, but if you do want one, it's in the link in the description. Oh, Gumroad's bugging. That's weird. What else do does Prime wide? I'm not sure what you mean. What kind of sales should I be seeing? Yeah, so I'm not sure the exact percentages, but they'll definitely pick up. You'll definitely start getting a lot more sales just because your items will be, in theory, getting on a lot more buy boxes.
So this is how I would answer. Who asked it? Maddie Ice. What kind of sales? So in terms of how do I put this? So think about the time that you spend in terms of going through and editing and changing your prices, right? There's an amount of time per week that consists of, right? And it's a math equation. You know how long that takes you. You know how much the software costs, right? So it's going to be $100 per month. Divide that by 4, $25 per week. And then do you consider your time spent repricing those items more or less valuable than that $25 benchmark? I would say everyone in here who's spending a Saturday night in here learning about Amazon should value their time higher than that 25 hours, right? $25. So everyone in here, based on the reasoning that I just laid forth, should be using a repricer. $100 divided by 4 is $25 a week.
Yeah.
Depending on how long you spend repricing. If you're spending 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours going through your listings, well then you just told me your time is worth $8 an hour. I don't agree with that, right? So I would say everyone should be using a repricer.
Alan, thank you, man. Glad to hear the good words. Glad things are working out for you.
Oh, we need to touch base, my man. I miss you. I haven't talked to you in a minute. It's been a while, couple months.
Oh, you guys talk. You guys used to talk a lot.
Yeah, Alan's my guy. Yeah, we hopped on FaceTime.
I know. I've definitely talked to him before. Yeah.
I try and squeeze in a FaceTime with Alan every week, but I've been
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay. Very cool.
not been doing that recently.
My repricer is a steal, then a 20. So I don't know what type of stuff you're selling. If you're selling a lot of books, then repricing makes sense. But if you're selling like anything else, it's probably better to use or BQ. Just because reprice it, I think, is mainly geared towards books.
And so, I mean, correct us if we're wrong, but I don't believe Reprice It has, okay, well, end of story. And that's that.
Yeah, books. Yeah, cool. Okay, yes, that's perfect then. Reprice it's great for books. It's for.
Does Reprice have AI compatibility?
I doubt it.
Yeah, let us know, Larry. I'd be curious. I would assume it's inevitable at some point. You know what's interesting? That in terms of the actual coding behind the repricers, most of the repricers were created based off of the book industry, which is pretty cool.
Really? How do you know that?
Scott Needham.
Ah, that makes sense.
He's like a big coding dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a master's in coding, like software, like
Oh, good for him. That's neat. Yeah, and a PhD in selling on Amazon.
Facts.
Absolutely a PhD in selling.
Up to 5,000 is $25. Yep, books. I'm gonna try out easy to set up AI. You were saying earlier that your criteria for picking up an item was 30 units a month. Would you pass on an item that sold less than 30 units a month but profit? Okay, so yeah, so everything is going to be on a case-by-case basis. That's kind of like I've grown to realize that a lot of people are looking for general rules, like guidelines in terms of, overarching thresholds, right? So that's what I try and provide in terms of relating what we do in our business to what y'all use and can use and tangibly apply. But every single decision is going to be a case-by-case basis, right? But I mean, kind of the way I think about it, though, is like if you think of your Amazon, and this may get really cheesy really quick, but if you think of your Amazon business as like an oven, right? If you put something into the oven, if you put something into the oven, right? You take it out quickly. You're cool with it. You would expect it to be less cooked, right? You would take less profit from that because it was in so quick. The longer it stays in that oven, the more it has to bake, the more profit has to come out, right? Because that time in the business, right, sitting on the shelves is money that is not being used elsewhere, right? Opportunity cost is a real thing, right? If you invested $2,000 in one product that only sells once every 6 months, well, in those 6 months, those $2,000 could have been flipped 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times with other products, right? So opportunity cost always has to be considered, and in terms of how long returns can be expected, that's crucial.
Is the rain good? Yeah, it's actually been gorgeous weather the past few days. Yeah, today especially.
Yeah, I asked Miles and Danny this last night, but what is the most important thing you know now that you wish you knew when you started FBA? Create systems and build a team. I was a one-man show for a long time, and I only could scale so much. But with the systems I have in place and the team we have, I have a team doing all my sourcing, running all the TA searches, and reporting back every day. The business has gotten a lot more automated over the time, and so that's been massive. And that's something I wasn't ready to do in the beginning, for sure. But definitely a massive improvement. So that's probably what I would say. I think earlier with the question, we Amazon fee before sales. I think earlier with the question, Amazon fee before sales is a 49 item listing. Oh, that's a good call. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Points.
You're also talking?
What's up?
Oh, I thought the stream disconnected. I didn't hear anyone talking.
Channel has grown fast. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, Matthew, good to see you here. Matthew, you're more than welcome to come on if you have some time now. If you just send me your email if you want to, because you have a lot of stuff that I think Garrett will be very interested in. Just the audience in general will be interested in hearing about. But definitely just consistency, like posting a lot. And I was lucky to already have an awesome audience on Instagram and Twitter that I could then bring over to the channel. But yeah, Matthew, you let me know if you want to hop on.
Larry, I have a pro account. Larry, shipping fee, nothing sold yet. What are you talking about?
Oh, so Matthew in the comments, he so he does wholesale, like international. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Oh yeah, Matthew, we should link up sometime.
Yeah, he lives in Fort Lauderdale. Or I think Miami or something. I don't know why I didn't ask him I didn't see if he was going to Miami. 2021. Hey, have either of you taken a Replen course? No, not. I've never even heard of. I would focus. I think actually maybe I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I would build out your own methods. But hey, I mean, if other people recommend it, maybe it is a good idea. But no, we kind of found all our stuff on our own.
Yeah, no, I think I've definitely heard of it. It's I mean, to me, it's intuitive though, right? It's just a matter of shifting your perspective, right? In terms of, right, a lot of people when they're sourcing, they're looking at the buy box price now and what the sales rank is now. But when you are looking to grow your business and with these replenishables, these longer term items, you don't care what the price is now. You don't care what the sales rank is now. You care what it has been for the past 3 to 4 months, right? Because we use that 3 to 4 months of data to project 6 to 8 months down the line, right? If a product has been at $25 for 6 months, but today it dropped down to 20, well, I don't care, right? I know consistently for the past 4 months the product is sold at 25, and I use that 25 to then do the calculation in terms of what I need to purchase that product at to be profitable and sell that item continuing repetitively, right? So it's a shift in perspective from what's going on now to what has been going on for the past 4, 5, 6 months, and use that to make our informed decisions. The only things we buy are replenishables because we don't care about selling something tomorrow or next week. We don't buy anything if we can't sell it for the next 6 to 8 months down the line. What made you start a prep center? So for starters, it's a very good business model. It's very easily scalable, especially it goes coincides with social media very well, right?
True.
The center, the social media, and the Amazon business, they all link together super nicely.
Yeah.
So I already had the network. I was already helping Miles and some of our guys out in terms of like taking in some of their inventory and prepping it for them. So the service was already being provided. I just kind of systemized it, created a business around it, made a website, and kind of
went.
Yeah. But it scales it scales well, like very well.
Oh, they were all a month away from. Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully you returned them. I feel the same way. I just stumbled upon full time. But one, I mean, dude, like I actually really like full time FBA's content. They're good people. So maybe maybe you do want to give it a go. But yeah, either way, I mean, you'll be able to build methods on your own too. But definitely, like they have a good operation there. Yeah. So we're both in Pennsylvania, which lucky for shoes and apparel and that kind of thing, there's no sales tax. So we are very lucky on that.
But the warehouse,
good to hear.
The warehouse I operate out of is in Delaware, which is no sales tax across the board.
Yeah. What categories? Shoes and apparel for and well, you do wholesale, so like really everything too, kind of.
So we do a lot of supplements. That's probably our biggest hitter. Supplements, groceries, topicals has gotten really big the past 3 or 4 months. Topicals has been huge. Shoes and apparel. Yeah. And a lot of like just random outdoorsy stuff from wholesalers and stuff like that. But yeah, supplements is probably our biggest. I love supplements though because they're typically pretty small and they pack a punch, right? So you could be selling a little container like this for $60, $70. Shipping it, the fees are low, margins are really good. It's easy to ship.
When you say topicals, yeah, it's like beauty stuff. I never really heard that term till I was in the Amazon world. For whatever reason, I assume the only reason that term really exists is because that's the name of the category.
Yeah. Yeah, so anything pretty much related to the female image, right? So we're talking about all sorts of makeup, accessories, all that sort of thing. And it's all very wholesaleable. There's a lot of wholesale markets that work with topicals. So it's just a very easy access point for the wholesale space.
Matthew dropped some good videos. Yeah, definitely. Matthew, if you guys see it, up here, yeah, he has a very good YouTube channel for a lot of Amazon stuff. That's not typically the kind of thing you see on our channel or my channel. It kind of is our channel, but in terms of that kind of stuff. Oh, my ODR went down. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes. All right. Good. Good. Good.
Dude, I forgot to get out your too much fulfilled packages.
Really? Oh, good. All right. Yeah, because that has been like a few days, I think.
Yeah, but you already bought the shipping though, so
Yeah.
it's not going to affect your metrics.
Produce much content on the video front. Get to it, Matt. Come on. You know what you have to do.
One of your RA videos is what inspired me to go scan a store. But that's what it's all about. That's the whole point of this whole social media thing. The influence you could have to people you've never met is incredible. Rodriguez, you go 2 for 2 again today?
Nah, he went 2 for 3. We still love him though.
Oh, heck yeah! So what? So what? You're 4-1 on the season, yeah?
The season, yeah.
Heck yeah, Rodriguez! What a stud!
Ooh. One of my shorts is getting a lot of views right now. That's weird. The last hour, it's gotten a lot of views.
Do you get notified with certain thresholds? Like,
I just happen to look at the metrics. Like just on the YouTube backend.
yeah. So we have an 18 ASIN unit minimum, right? So when you go to fill out the form, there's certain obviously data that we require you to enter in that tells us what's coming, how much is coming, how much, etc. Right? You can't send us any ASIN that you don't send 18 units of. I didn't say that properly, but you get what I mean. Yeah, we have an 18 ASIN unit minimum, so that includes bundles, that includes all of that stuff, but just 18 per ASIN. You can send as much as you want over that, but 18 is the minimum, and that's just from a logistics perspective. It allows us to be efficient and keep costs down when we start to commingle shipments, because typically Amazon will bring in ASIN order limits of 18 to the same warehouse, right? So we can pack quicker, obviously save on shipping costs on your end, but in terms of our end, box costs, all that sort of good stuff.
So we have 25 viewers and about 14 likes. So if you would leave a like on the video, help it get to 25 likes, that would be amazing. 18 units per ASIN. Yeah, so that's just the fulfillment transfer cutoff.
Yeah, Matty Ice, my bad. I didn't explain that properly, but yeah, you get the point. I'm about to order it.
Yeah, I actually noticed the same thing, Allison, that I didn't think they did either, but either way, I merged fill enough that I'll be good. But when that does come out, I'll probably make a video about it.
So I could just have the stream run while I work. A bunch of our viewers just do that.
Yeah, that's the vibe. Yeah, like yeah, I mean that's the way I like to passively consume a lot of long form content, this same type of way. So it only made sense to create it. But yeah, I mean it kind of makes sense too. Appreciate it, Matthew. Liked. I find MF items to be ready. I find it. Yeah, definitely. Weather's gorgeous today, man. It was. You didn't see the message in the launchpad or the announcement section of the launchpad?
What did it say?
It was just like a video of like me talking about like it's super nice outside today, like go sell some stuff, something like that.
MF is great. I don't know. So I don't know if. Oh, that question. So saving on shipping, there's a couple of different ways to do it, right? In terms of from an FBA perspective, one major way to save on shipping is to send larger quantities, right? So if we're talking about the difference between sending 17 units of an ASIN and sending 18 is probably $8 to $9 in cumulative in terms of shipping cost difference, right? Because Amazon has a weird unwritten rule where if it's over 18 units for an ASIN, they'll bring it all into the same prep center. So you don't have to split shipments, because when you split shipments, you have to pay shipping for each box. You have to obviously use your shipping materials for each box, et cetera, et cetera. And 18 seems to be that threshold. So 17, 18, the larger quantities, they'll likely bring them more into the same prep center. That's option A to save on shipping. Option B, and B for a reason, because it's not as efficient, but it still is better than the alternative, would be using inventory placement, right? And so what that is it's a setting with that you pay for, a service that you pay for on Amazon. And it's a per unit fee that essentially does the same thing. It brings all those units into the same prep center. Again, saving on shipping costs, saving on time, saving on shipping materials. But that's not going to be as efficient and as cheap as the first option I mentioned. And then the third option, which is the worst case, which is the default setting, would be just abiding by Amazon's guidelines in terms of where units are going, right? That's going to be expensive because they're going to split 4, 5, 6, 7 ASIN unit shipments, which is going to be crazy. Hey, Miles and Garrett, sorry I'm late. My mom made macaroni instead of regular chicken salad for dinner, so it took over.
We won't hold it against you, Cliff. We won't hold it against you.
Cliff, that just made my night. That's amazing. Hey, appreciate Mama's cooking while you have it. I'm on my own now, so I don't have Mama's cooking, but I miss it for sure. Facts. Speaking of cooking.
Don't worry. I mean, Cliff, like I could like block you for that, but I'm not gonna hold it against you. Don't worry. Garrett, with M1 Finance, this is pretty cool. You can borrow against your portfolio up to 35% at 2%. It's crazy.
Dude, I saw someone post about that on Instagram. That's super cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna start funding an account on there. I think that's really neat.
So as the alternative, Christopher, did you answer Christopher's message? The size of.
Oh no, my bad. I didn't see it. Let me show you.
It depends what you ship, but assuming
These
like
are
the biggest
12 by 9 ones, and then 12 by 16 ones, and then there's like other occasionally like the free UPS boxes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean it depends what you do a lot of, but the 12, the first one's Miles showed you, that's gonna obviously fit a bunch. I go a size up just to so I don't have to deal with 3 different sizes of bags. I just get, I think, like the 12 by 15 or something, just so whatever it is, I throw it in the bag and be done. Miles, what do you do all day since you're mainly OA? He produces a lot of content, my friends.
Well, that too, yeah, that too. Ooh,
He enjoys nature.
Shit. Do you guys do any marketing, advertising? No, and products? You don't have to at all, because through Amazon, we're selling stuff that people are already buying. Think about when you go on Amazon and buy something. You don't care what the name of the store is that's in the buy box. You don't look at their store. Yeah, I don't even think you can have a logo. I'm pretty sure you can. None of that is in it. Oh, you can? Yeah, I did think so.
It doesn't show up anywhere. It's just in your profile. Think about it like that. So, Jared, I think you were the one who said you were starting out like super fresh, right? The cool thing about Amazon, and I'll never get sick of talking about this, is right. You compare it to any other, like legitimately any other business in our country right now, right? You have startup costs of potentially funding a building, right? Marketing, you have to gain audience, you have to gain traction. So we're talking tens of thousands of dollars just between those two, right? Obviously, typically you store employees, all that sort of thing. With Amazon, there's no upfront cost. They just simply take a commission after every sale, a small one. Like that's their commission, right? You can sell on Amazon starting tomorrow with no sort of investment on the biggest platform in the entire world, right? Amazon has millions and millions of eyes on the site every single second of every single day. That's powerful. It would take you years to generate that sort of traction on a private website. Maybe you might not even get, obviously, in terms of Amazon.
It would take a lot of money. It would take a lot of money in ads.
It would take a lot of money, a lot of intelligence, all that sort of thing. But with Amazon, you simply pay a small 15% commission fee on everything you sell for the biggest platform in the world.
What do you use to edit content? So I just use iMovie on my phone for the occasional edit in YouTube videos, and then just the UI on Instagram for Reels and the UI on TikTok for for TikToks.
That's a good question. So what are your 2 long-term e-commerce plan?
No, I'm just here for the cash flow, honestly. I'll build equity through like social media and stuff that's long-term. But yeah, I literally Amazon for cash flow to fund long-term investments in like stock market and stuff for me. I have no interest in building a massive Amazon business. I want a big net worth.
Yeah, so I think about it a tad bit differently. I'm building a big wholesale business, and I see the prep centers continuing to grow and scale. But both of those I see as automated within the next year or two, right? The team is continuously building. The prep center will be fully automated soon enough. So these are things that I think are going to produce money for me without me being in them. So I'm more loyal, I guess you could say, to the business. Also, obviously, building social media the entire time and building the brand and see where that goes. But yeah, it's crazy. It's a cool world out here.
What's up, guys? Yeah, Jared, of course. Yep. Creeping around for a bit. I like what's got. Thank you, King Crypto. We appreciate it a lot. Really appreciate the kind words there. No, something. Wow, 34 viewers in here. That's cool. You guys let us know what questions you guys have. And wow, someone disliked it, man. We took offset that dislike. Let's get the video to 30 likes. We need 4 more. I've only ever gotten 1, and it wasn't a big deal. Fortunately, it was an ace, and I didn't send. I didn't have a lot in, but I don't know. I'd have to. It'll suck if it happens on like an ace, and I'm on a lot. So prayers up that it doesn't. Gillette on gate. I haven't heard of anyone selling that stuff, to be honest. Setting up shipping template. Yeah, that's a good video. I honestly Garrett helped me set up my shipping templates. So once he gets back, that'll be a great question for him.
What's good?
Shipping templates. I honestly just said that you just helped me set them up on my own.
For Q4?
Well, just in general, yeah.
Yeah, so this is super important. It'll make you. I mean, this will make you guys a lot of money in Q4 specifically, right? When we're talking about Q4 and around the holidays, if you go into Amazon, you want to raise your flat rate fee for expedited shipping and your multiplier exponentially up, at least 2 or 3x. Reason being is people get desperate in Q4, right? They need things by a specific deadline for a party, for holiday, whatever the case may be, but they need things and it's urgent, right? So we need to take advantage of this desperation. We need to profit from this desperation for doing our due diligence, right? For providing a service, for providing a product in a timely fashion. So I would at least raise your flat rate by $10 in terms of expedited any sort of faster shipping, priority shipping to get a product to the customer on a specific time. Do $10 flat rate, and then I'd probably at least, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what to set it, but for your multiplier per pound, 2-3x what you were at before, and you'll see people will leverage this and utilize this, and you'll make money. More money.
So you should go outsourcing enough until you don't have enough discount, and that could be doing OA and stuff too. Probably better to even have it be OA. But yeah, I mean, you wanna consider what you want to get out of selling on Amazon, whether that's a side hustle, whether that's a full-time business, and reverse engineer your goals around that, and that'll help you better answer that question. Yeah, Garrett, we'll have to get on Zoom or in person and set up my set up my shipping templates.
Yeah, once you take me out of quarantine.
Quarantine, yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, because they can only get new stuff in so fast. It's way easier for the company to just list new stuff on their website.
Oh no, I went to Las Vegas last week for a business trip, and Miles can't see me because
the world event going on right now.
Yeah.
Where do you change shipping price? So it's in the top right. Let me go there with you, actually. Let me go there with you. Top right, settings, and then shipping settings.
Anyone watching the game? What's the score of the Clemson-Georgia game? Anyone know?
I'll look it up and spoil it. Oh, I thought it was like over. Okay, well, Clemson's losing now. I feel bad for my boy Finance Cowboy. Got tax exempt status. Good. Is AOA the same price for bundles? I would assume so. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just easier.
Yeah. Every day. Can't see where to change the pricing. Why left there? So shipping, and it's just said like shipping templates. Yeah, create new shipping template, and then your shipping templates are there. And you click like free economy, standard, expedited, all that, and you can edit templates in the right there. I don't know, but Iowa rolled over. All right, Matthew, take care, man. Glad to have you in here for sure. And everyone go check out his channel. He has a lot of good videos, man. Yep, Iowa rolled over. That's funny. Glad Iowa got the win for you, though, man. Yep. All right, what other questions do you guys have?
Yeah, so if you go to your shipping costs, there's the screen has different sectors, right? It'll have your expedited or priority, right? And then it'll give you your two, either the flat rate, and then it'll give you the multiplier per pound. Right there, she got it. They got it.
Nice. Let's go. Glad you got that. Famous GM. Shipping delays, yeah, they'll definitely be, but I mean, if you buy shipping through Amazon, I think they'll help you out.
Not willingly, but you have to raise a case and they will.
Seller's permit. How do you guys keep track of what you what do you mean what you owe on stuff? Do you guys have Watermelon? Are you in Watermelon? Are you in PA? Yeah, because I guess I'd say my 76ers.
What's up with Katie? What do you mean?
Like Katie, Texas Wholesale?
Oh, I've heard a lot of people. I've never purchased from them. I have no idea.
Yeah, Warner put everyone onto that.
I heard they're not working anymore, though.
Oh, that sucks. Go Raptors. Yeah, just asking because of the area. Yep.
So that's one of those. Just keep closing the application and resubmitting. The ungating is so broken with Amazon that you just have to keep redoing it, and you'll eventually get it. It could be the same application. It could have everything they need, and they could still shut you down. Go Raptors. How was it after they won? Was it sick up there?
I'm sure.
Did you go to the parade? And what's the general consensus of Kawhi Leonard up there? I had 3 questions.
They should mess with him heavy, but people probably don't like him because he dipped.
Yeah. Did you go, Eshan? And What's the general consensus about Kawhi? Oh, wow. Larry, has it been a good game? I'm about to turn it on after I get out of here. Oh, that's a bummer. Once in a lifetime opportunity, and you're not even there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it probably is for a Raptors fan. Yeah, probably is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Nah, I haven't messed with Top Shot at all. I'm a Clemson fan now. How do you think? I used to play soccer most of my life, actually.
Yeah, soccer's an awesome sport. I mean, I'm not a fan of it in terms of like that kind of thing, but I definitely like mess with like I liked playing it in high school, definitely.
Larry, what's your perception on how your boy Trevor Lawrence is going to do this year? You think he's winning the Rookie of the Year? It'll be interesting for sure.
Sir, yeah, I mean, I definitely like Steph Curry. Yeah.
I mean, he's such a hard guy not to like. He's a good dude. Seems like a good dude.
Rookie of the Year, I hope. got us talking sports. What questions at Amazon wise do you guys?
Lakers are going to be stacked. All I'm saying is go Big Blue. Go Giants, baby. Heck yeah. Psych.
Thinking about selling on the Walmart platform. I mean, a little bit. I just haven't put the time in to really get educated on it, but definitely, I'm sure there's opportunity there for sure.
It's up and coming. They're working on their logistical system still, but I think there's opportunity, and there will continue to be opportunity in the future. So, I mean, to be honest, it's one of those things where it's probably better to get in early rather than late. Miles was selling books for a minute, wasn't it? Or just about a year.
Yeah, and then I I did like 6 months hard, and then I took a year off, and then got into like Amazon like 7 months ago again. Do you source TA or just no? Yeah, Garrett does TA.
Yeah, I have a team that runs all my TA searches for me. So I have a schedule of, I think it's up to 85 or 90 searches per week.
Drop shipping on Walmart, easy money. It's just against their TOS. So where are you buying stuff from? If you're drop shipping, you're not doing like Walmart to Walmart stuff, obviously.
That'd be interesting.
All right, well, you're gone. Know what that was. Oh, somehow they're still typing. Oh, I think they're blocked. They're wilding out. Yeah, we have 3 dislikes on this video. That's not cool. You're not supposed to drop ship on Amazon. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume in terms of Walmart, if you buy from Walmart and sell as a third party, well, I'm starting to sweat. This food's hot. There's opportunity there. It's similar to Amazon in that regard. Obviously, they're going to bring the market down anytime they're on it.
Yeah. Just finished the 100 book challenge. Nice, nice. Yeah, I definitely looked into that when I was getting started.
So I've the whole process is done by the team. So they do everything from running the searches to uploading them into a sheet to having someone review those uploads and then ultimately making specific product recommendations for purchases each day.
Advice for Q4 for new sellers. So this is my first Q4 doing any type of scale on Amazon. So I'm excited. Like I'm probably going to drop a video in the next 2 days kind of talking about my strategy and just, a general overview of it. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Definitely hectic, like a lot of shipping stuff out, but I got a lot of spending power. I'm ready to spend some money, do my thing, hopefully make some serious, an extra like 58 to 100K these next few months in profit.
Yeah, I would say you're really going to want to have a developed merchant fulfilled operation very quickly here. I think FBA times are going to get out the wazoo probably within the next like 20 to 30 days. We're going to really start to see a difference in that. So develop merchant fulfilled, and just be mindful and try and take advantage of the different opportunities that each holiday provides. So Q4 is broken down into 3 sectors, right? We have the Halloween sector, which is already full swing. We have the Thanksgiving sector, and then we have the December, right? So we have the 3 different holidays, and then Q4 typically runs a week or 2 into January based off all the gift cards and stuff. Because right, a lot of people get Amazon gift cards, and what do people do with Amazon gift cards as soon as they get them, right? They go and they spend them, right? So there's going to be a last ditch Q4 as into Q1. So like January 10th, things to typically slow down. However, just looking at opportunities. So a lot of home decor, right, for all the holidays. People love to decorate, especially with the Delta variant coming back. People are going to be looking at Amazon for these sorts of things. So like anything that you can decorate your house for each of the holidays, definitely look into. Look at the Keepas. Miles has a video on Keepa sourcing for seasonal, right? We're going to be looking for the cyclical nature in terms of approaching the holiday. The sales ring starts to tank in a good way, a drop, and the market typically goes up. And that's going to be the case for every sort of seasonal item, right? So we're looking for that cyclical nature. And that's how we source in advance, right? We're already sourcing like Thanksgiving Thanksgiving items right now because we could see the data, see what it did last Thanksgiving, and leverage that for this Thanksgiving. But yeah, holidays, merchant fulfilled heavy, and just work hard, bro. There's a ton of money. I don't know if you're a female or male. Sorry. There's a ton of money to be made if you're willing to put in the hours, right? Tons of money. If you're willing to put in the work. And Q4 is going to be hectic. It's going to be crazy. You potentially could be low on spending power at some point. Just keep pushing all the way to the end, and you'll be looking back come January 15th at Q4 and be like, dang, that really just happened. I just started my FBA business. How can I make my FBA business grow fast? Spend more money. It's as simple as that. But
Sorry, I was writing an email. I was writing some email copy. That's why I was like super.
So there's a certain level of prerequisite knowledge that you need in terms of from a product research standpoint, right? You need to know Keepa fluently. You need to be able to understand velocity and sales metrics fluently. Once you can efficiently and effectively make these product purchasing decisions, Miles, you want to take care of that?
All right, bro. All right, you're just getting blocked. You're wilding out.
Where was that? Once you can effectively and efficiently make these product sourcing decisions, then it's just a matter of how much money can you get your hands on, how much spending power can you open up until you start to, because right when you're as your spending power or spending budget increases, your business grows. The more you spend, the more you sell, the more you make. It's that simple. But before we do all that, we need to be able to efficiently source and efficiently purchase products with confidence that they are going to sell. Right? So assuming we know how to source, then it's just a matter of opening up different investing or different spending capital, and then it's to the moon.
Any good videos on how to merchant fulfill? Yeah, let me pull up a video that I actually made on merchant fulfilling. Give me one sec. While I'm doing it, leave a like.
While you're there, leave a like.
At Matt Danny 10K. Yeah, use Scout IQ. If you're interested in doing books, there's an app. It's linked. You can get a free trial in the description. It's called Scout IQ that makes all the sourcing decisions for you. What are meals? Oh my God, they're in another account. I'm gonna get you blocked quick before you even get a message in. Got him blocked, man. That's quick. Let's see if you come in with another burner. I'm watching it. I'm gonna block you again. These spammers, man, it's killing me. Yes, I have Scout IQ. All right, get to it, man. You got everything you need. You probably watched enough content. Like now it's time to go get it.
And take action. That's what it's about.
Yeah, probably. I would definitely think so. I don't know if I'm gonna, dude. You can your profile picture is like $5,000 worth of Jordans. You totally can. What are meals? Garrett, well, you eat ground turkey and peas. I assume that's pretty affordable.
Yeah, so it's like $2.75 a meal, something like that. It's super cheap. So the frozen veggies are 76 cents from Aldi's. I get them a lot. I get a lot of those, and then I get the ground turkey package. Yo, what the heck?
Bro, that's these spammers, man. Yeah, I'm gonna send that to him. He's been very busy with school. We're gonna get him back in now. The deadline is tomorrow, and I have like, but some of the purchases, I think they'll count. You really did screw that up though, and that's a shame. You might not end up getting that bonus. You got to be good on that kind of stuff. Speaking of that, yeah, Garrett, it's almost time for you to start getting other Amexes, if not time already. We'll do that correctly. We'll maybe if we go to Miami sometime soon. Well, I guess but we can plan it ahead so like the whole trip, the hotels will be paid for off the sign up bonus. Just finished repricing. We chilling now. That's what's up. Watermelon, do you have Instagram? Like, have we talked on Instagram?
Oh, that's an L, Maddie. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's a big L.
No, it's not that FBA is going away. It's just that they're going to get very backed up with stuff, so it's going to take a long time for stuff to check in.
Yeah. What do you mean confidentially? Can you just pimp ever mailing label? I don't know what you mean by that.
This guy has all right, well, he has oh my God, I can't even, how do they have so many burners?
How is he making them so fast?
That's what I don't get, man. It's terrible. I'm going to post a short while we're here. What scanner? E-yo-yo. E-yo-yo.
Yeah, I don't know why. We've never really dealt with the scammers before.
No, I don't even know. They're more so just trolls. They're not like pitching anything. I get those in the comments, like on Instagram, on every post. Nice, thanks, long-time IG follower. No problem. Yeah, appreciate you following the journey.
Getting this Amazon storage limits increase. So it's based on all sorts of internal metrics that they leverage, but essentially you just want to get fast-moving inventory. That's how it increases.
All right. Here's a good one. Has anyone tried running macro scripts on TA? That's interesting. No. That's interesting.
I just have a team run them for me. It's super cheap. You can have a...
Wow, culinary school, 1987. This makes me want to follow you that much harder because of the... What? What's up?
Yeah, I don't know. I missed that one. You can, Michael, you can schedule your TA searches to run. So like if you have one specific day that you have time, so say for example Sunday, you can schedule out your searches. If you wanted to sit there and do it, you can schedule out all your searches for the week and queue them up at one specific time. So if that is something that you have time to do and can manage, that's definitely a feature of tactical arbitrage. That's pretty cool. But again, you're saying you don't have time. You might not have time to do that, but there is an option for you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Hopefully they don't come back. So answer this for me, guys. Did you see ads when you clicked the video? Because my channel is monetized now, thanks to you guys for watching my videos. But were ads showing? Like, how did they show when you clicked the video and all that? I'm curious. They should have, I think. I think for lives, yeah.
Yeah, they said at the very beginning. So Michael, I have a supervisor that goes through all the results that are brought in by the searches, and she's very good with Keepa and just product sourcing in general. And then so she recommends products each day to purchase. Yeah, I have one person that filters through them all.
No ads? Interesting. Wonder if you have YouTube Premium. All right, I'll be right back in 1 sec. Let's hope the scammers don't come and I'll mute myself.
Oh yeah, I can't block them if they do. What else we got? Tiny ad button at the bottom. Oh, man, thank you. Yeah, so I've never done it. Like I said, because I have people doing it for me, but I don't know how effective, efficient scheduling them out actually is. But you can schedule the searches. But alternatively, you can queue up to 20 searches. Those aren't scheduled. It's just a continuous run. When those 7 are done, then the next 7 will go, and when one finishes, one goes in. So you can queue up to 20, which should buy you a couple of days of results. But that's also another option you have as well. I also need to find replens of a product that the price went up on from my retailer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can help you with that. Oh man, I don't know. Just something random that came to mind. It sounded catchy, so went with it, and it stuck. But it's just that I'm not loyal to that. Miles, his AOA is kind of picked that has gotten catchy.
Oh, facts. Yeah, facts. YouTube Premium AdSense. Yeah, man, it's nice. Now it's shown. I have Premium. Premium is amazing.
You still do OA with TA. So the thing so my perspective on online arbitrage is that there's just so much low hanging fruit that even with getting more and more into wholesale, it doesn't make sense to completely forget about OA because there's just so much easy money, right? So we still run the searches, the OA searches through TA, just to kind of pinpoint all like just the super low hanging fruit that we could buy quickly and sell and make some good money on. But like I said, the movement of the business is definitely, and the attention of the business is definitely towards building up wholesale. What's a good profit margin for replens? Gross profit. So we go by gross profit, which is the bottom. So anything that's replens can be a little lower, but
rightfully so. I'm fine with it. Less time sourcing, predictable. Like, definitely, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, our business operates anywhere between 17.5% and like 18.7% gross margin. So that's the bottom dollar. If it's a super solid replenishable, we'll maybe dip down 1% or 2%. We don't go really below 15, 16%. But like I said before, everything we buy is a replenishable. We buy everything with the expectation that we can continue to repurchase, right? So it's pretty much going to be that 17, 18% mark that I told you about. Rodriguez, where you at? It's just constant access, right? So you'd get in a group chat with the team, Zoom calls weekly, and just steady support to help you grow your business. That's pretty much the net of it. Is that just a constant?
Oh, you have like an extended program?
Yeah, like a month-long thing with weekly Zoom calls. Just like constant, like they enter into a group chat with my team.
Yeah.
That just they could shoot in questions and we'll get back to them obviously quicker than DM or anything like that. So it's a good opportunity for someone that's serious and wants to commit a business.
Oh, your website's fire now. I'm looking at the website.
What's your favorite part of the business so far? It's definitely the social media. Talking with y'all on nights like tonight, meeting people, going to the conferences like the Vegas conference, Orlando conference. That's all awesome. Hanging out with bozos like Miles.
Wait. The Meet the Bros section of the website says you graduated college in 2014.
Really?
Bozo activity.
No way. Oh, well, I graduated in 18. I wrote that too, which is kind of
Bozo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just the community aspect.
He looks so much different without the beard.
Oh, I know. He looks very young. When speaking of confidentiality agreements, I mean, if I ship directly to you, I would not like my products talked about on social media or picked up by your business. I mean, so I don't waste time with agreements. If you are cool with obviously us running a business and a prep center, then ship them in. I'm not gonna I don't have time to go broadcasting people's products. That's not something that's a significant motivator for me. And we're not going and sourcing through people's storefronts. We have our wholesale business. We do our thing. I don't need to. But I mean, I'm not signing any serious agreements or anything like that. I don't have time for any of that. Yeah, that's kind of how we work.
This guy just messaged me thank you on Discord. I'm not sure what he's saying thank you for because that was our first message.
How do you find wholesalers? By calling, right? They're not going to come to you. You got to go to them. Start with local distributors and suppliers. Make the calls. Make your pitch. Fine tune your pitch. You're going to have to start to develop how you overcome their objections. There's going to be a lot of people that tell you no. Start to just fine tune your phoning and just keep calling, right? It's all a numbers game. If you call 100 suppliers, you'll likely win about 9 or 10, maybe even 15 accounts. Of those 10 to 15 accounts, 1 or 2 of them will be profitable. So it's essentially a 1% conversion in terms of the macro perspective. Obviously, if you go to conventions in person, that percentage is higher. But we're talking anywhere between a 1 to 5% conversion, right? So with that being said, how many accounts do you need to open to get what you want, right? If you call 100 suppliers a week, you'll get 1 profitable wholesale product a week or account a week. And you do that for a couple months, then you have a catalog of wholesalers that are generating you potentially life-saving, life-changing income, right? So if you put in the work, the money is there, but you don't have to put in the work.
What piece of advice would you give to your younger self, Garrett and Miles?
Start posting on social media.
Posting early.
For people other than your high school classmates as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, if I started social media a couple years ago, I would have 20, 30,000 followers by now. But I don't, and I didn't, right? But just start, right? So I don't know if you guys know, Rodriguez is in the chat. The dude's killing it. He's, was he 17, 16, 17? Rodriguez is living the life that I would have wanted at 17, right? Doing all this stuff, posting content, building a business at 17.
Playing tennis.
Like he's doing it, right? So If you guys don't know Rodriguez resells, go
He
say
doesn't
what's up.
have YouTube yet, which is weird. So does same with Garrett.
Yeah, so if you don't know Rodriguez resells, go follow him on Instagram. Go hit him up, say what's up, ask him about what he's doing. He's doing some big things, right? And that's essentially what I would have wanted to do at 17 if I started earlier. But yeah, right, he just put in the comments. Go hit him up, say what's up, network with him. He's a smart dude. Don't pull the. That's good banter. Why do you guys care about social media so much? It's a big ecosystem, right? So we're each building our own brand,
Yeah.
which is monetized, right? We make money off the things we do on social media and our brand, and it's everlasting, right? We continue to build a brand, we make money off of that. Whether Amazon goes bankrupt tomorrow, our brand is still there, right? You could monetize digital, like you could monetize people's eyes, and I feel like I'm hearing Miles talk, right? People's
And
eyes.
it like connects you to people too, which is very more important.
Attention on the internet is at a premium right now, right? And when you build a brand and post on social media and have people's attention, that is very easily and efficiently monetized. So that's the main driver. But also posting on social media brings more people into my business with the prep center. There's just so many different aspects of social media that you make money on, and it's not all selfless, right? Obviously, we're spending our time answering questions for y'all. But yeah. Yo, Miles, make me a mod. I'll give you a donut.
Oh, either way though, I'll make you a mod, definitely. Oh, can I do it in here? Are there mods in YouTube things?
Yeah, King Crypto, thank you. That's the short and sweet version. And the digital real estate market is just getting bigger, right? If you have people's attention on the internet, the opportunities are endless, and that's a fact.
I didn't know you could make money off Instagram. Yeah, I mean, it's more so, you can sell products, consultations, that kind of stuff, start a group, sell like a course or ebook or whatever. Yeah,
But
not that like I really do any of that right now, but
more than that, though.
yeah. And you can meet people that you make money with. Like you're looking at two of them right here.
Like I wouldn't have made all the money I've made from social media without Miles, and a lot of the money Miles has made off Instagram, off Amazon,
yeah.
he wouldn't have made without me, right? So our relationship started with business. Obviously, it's flourished into other, and it's like an actual. You can monetize a Twitter account too now.
Oh yeah, no, I really like Twitter. Yeah, I've made some money on Twitter. And Twitter's like such a different type of like community. It's so much more community based because your content gets seen by a lot more people, and there's a lot of organic reach too. I wonder how much this NFT is. What do you think? How much it is?
I have no idea.
Low-key looks like the cat I used to
Dennis,
have.
I thought we were going to Applebee's tonight, my man. How you feeling though? I'm actually gonna text you right now, Dennis. Yeah, this channel needs a mod. Outsource. Oh, Dennis, don't give me that. I was waiting for your text, bro.
Waiting on you is the word. Never heard of that word, actually. I'll make a YouTube channel when Garrett makes one. That is a noble.
Dude, I'd rather make a podcast.
Okay.
Rodriguez, start up the YouTube journey, my friend.
Amazon lost 23 items, and they reimbursed you. Nice. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Yeah. So we could do the podcast and record them and then post them on here, like record like me, you, and whoever we're interviewing and stuff, and then post them on here and post them on like Apple Podcasts or whatever. That'd be good.
I mean, I think we should. You turned. I approached you about it a while ago, and you said nah. You're like,
at least a while, yeah.
I think it'd be super cool. Anchor FM is your spot. Yeah, Dennis. If it ever happens, you're the man for the job. There's companies and services that do that sort of thing. So I think it's called Refund Manager. No, it's not. Something like that. We use it. I forget what it's called though. Essentially, and there's a lot of situations like that where he got his reimbursement, but even more situations occur where you should and you are due for a refund and reimbursement, but Amazon doesn't give it to you, right? So what these companies do, they monitor your account, they run all their reporting, and then they find instances where they can get reimbursements from Amazon to your account, and then you don't charge them a fee, they just take a portion of what they recover. So there's no upfront or out-of-pocket cost. It's just they take a portion of what they recover. So it's a super cool business model, and it works. Oh my gosh, I'm wilding over here.
So I was looking at something important on my phone. Sorry, I'm back. My apologies, Tanner. My apologies.
But yeah, so there's no upfront or out-of-pocket cost for the service. They just take a portion of what they recuperate from Amazon, and then you get the rest, which is super cool. I think it's called Refund Manager, but I'd have to confirm that.
Yeah, well, it's different. You got to be. It would obviously be a different. I would. It's not like I would stop doing the live streams. It would just be totally different. Like it would just be an extra video, probably like an extra like 2 videos a week would be just interviewing some. But yeah, I mean, I can think of like 50 people right off the bat. I'd love to.
Yeah, so, I mean, the way I see it is obviously we would have like raw content like this, but it would mainly be interviewing other people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, and it'd be way different than this. Yeah. Offering, yeah, so there's a lot of different like virtual assistants from like lots of different countries, but yeah, in terms of like customer service, like repricing, product research, sourcing, all that, like the leads list wing of the Amazon Launchpad, the free Discord community I have, like the people providing a lot of the leads are from I think it's the Philippines, and we just obviously work with them. They're contractors, service providers, and it works out well. All right, so we'll start winding down now. If you guys have any final questions here before we hop off, we'd love to hear them. But thank you for spending some time with us on this gorgeous Saturday night here. That's now dark outside. If it was light outside, I'd probably still be outside, but it's dark.
Just Garrett invest into index funds. Yeah, I don't personally do it. I pay a service fee to have them do it for me, but money gets invested every week.
Yep. Treasure Rose. All right. I think I'm gonna think some VA questions. Yeah, for sure, man. And Warner has a good video on it you should check out. And Taylor and Romer the Romer. Taylor Jones and Romer
Dude,
the
VAs will change the game.
Yep,
VAs
for
will
sure.
make-
Larry, my pleasure, Larry. Our pleasure. Have a great night, Larry. Which is the best market? I don't really know, to be honest. Probably
Mexico and Canada.
Oh, well,
because they're easiest to enter.
Allison, of course. Allison, thank you for all the engagement. Really appreciate it. Glad you're doing well and stuff. King Crypto, of course. For sure, for sure. Yep. Thanks, Jens. Yep, of course. Good night, Tanner, as well. Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you guys a lot for watching. We'll be back 8 p.m. tomorrow. See you then.